Hey, let's send it over to Greg to get the latest on our weather forecast.
Yeah, we definitely have temperatures. The good news with going into tomorrow morning, we're going to have temperatures start to rise. So I think all the roads should be fine by morning commute because it should be above freezing. That'll start happening here as the wind starts to pick up. And that'll be the story for Thursday. It's got to the north, which usually brings colder air, but in this case, it's actually going to ramp up and bring more mild air. So although it will be out of the north, it's actually going to be a little bit milder tomorrow. A few showers, but I think most of that will be east of the area. The good news is Friday actually looks not too bad. Less wind, dry conditions, even some sun in the afternoon too. So our string of good Fridays looks like it's going to continue. But as we look at really the showers right now, a lot of it is now centered I-90 further south and west of the area. Still a little bit up to the north, but all of that's really the area. It'll start to decrease in intensity. And then really it's just going to be cloud cover and the wind will begin to pick up. And notice these temperatures start to climb back up. They're already above freezing here. By the time we get to 4 a.m., you're already starting to see many areas 32, 33, 34 with just some haze out there. Notice this snow begins to pull back. That's the next system out to our east that's deepening. It's going to get this precipitation to wrap through, but this is going to be mainly eastern Wisconsin's issue going into Thursday. Meanwhile, our area will be the winds. As you notice by 7 a.m., we are now really in the low to mid 30s, so we're above freezing at this point, so roads should not be a problem. As you go out to tomorrow, it's really the precipitation band that begins to wrap around, and when this wraps around, it does get close to I-94 eventually towards the afternoon hour, but notice the temperatures continue to climb. We're into the low 40s by the early afternoon, so any precipitation that does happen to reach this far west likely will be in the form of rain, but not in the way much to it. So most areas will stay dry, especially further west of the Mississippi. As we go through tomorrow evening, this will continue to pull some moisture, so some sprinkles potentially in some of these areas for the evening commute, but once again, most areas will remain dry. Temperatures still above freezing, so it's all going to be an amount of rain. And then as we go tomorrow night, we'll start seeing that push away. The winds will also begin to decrease. So temperatures, as I mentioned, actually milder than we saw Wednesday, low to mid 40s, in fact, in some areas. Now, the wind is the other factor we're going to go into, and that really is going to be the deal for tomorrow. 20 to 25 potentially sustained winds throughout the daytime, and these winds will continue all the way through Thursday night, but you notice by Friday, we'll start seeing them drop back off. So that is a story. Gusts could be near 40 at times, especially higher elevations. Going into Friday and beyond, looks like it's going to be a fairly quiet weekend. Really, we don't have much downstream to really impact us until we get late in the weekend. So I think Friday looks decent. Saturday we'll have more clouds. Sunday also more clouds. Friday's temperatures potentially mid 40s. So sun in the afternoon, cloudy start, but I think you will see some sun in the afternoon. So a good Friday. Saturday doesn't look too bad. Our next system for Sunday and Monday doesn't hold a lot of moisture, so the next really chance to see any type of this snow that comes with this one, which won't probably come till Monday. So overall, not a bad forecast once we get past tomorrow. And really through Thanksgiving, the big story going in there is going to be the chillier temperatures getting back into the low to mid 30s. And right now, if you're traveling prior to Thanksgiving, so far that looks good. We'll kind of keep you updated on what's going to go on post-Thanksgiving since there's a little bit more uncertainty with that right now.
Yeah. Oh, Turkey's just walking around carelessly. He doesn't care.
Nope.
He'll walk in through all the cold and wind and all that.
Tis the season. Thank you, Greg.